Okay, friends, so let's try to understand some basic thing of the optimization. When we talk of the optimization, the major thing that comes in our mind is how we can maintain the coverage and the quality of a network so that the user can able to access it properly. Second thing which comes in the mind is the services related to the speed, related to the amount of data that is being used by the user. Third thing is how reliable is our system, whether there is any kind of drop that is happening, whether the user is able to maintain the call throughout the session or not. And then we move to the mobility part when user is moving from one point to another point, whether it's a call and the session is continued without any interruption. So these are the some of the important point or the focal point when we say of the optimization, irrespective of the technology. So you have the coverage and the quality, which you can say as a part of accessibility. Second, you have a retentability part related to the drop and any kind of interruption. And the third one that you talk about the integrity related to your throughput part, and the one other section that is you can say it as like mobility part, and the last the network availability. So these are the one of the important aspects of the optimization module, and then there is some several subcategories under these sections. So be it like in the 3G, in the 4G, we are focusing on these major modules, right? And we have practiced and we have developed a kind of pattern in order to do the optimization, uh, in order to maintain the KPIs that are falling under these categories, right? But there is going to be a huge change now. The way that we are the way that we are doing the optimization in the current scenarios, this is going to change a lot when we will be looking into the 5G, because here it won't be a cell specific or kind of pattern wise optimization as we are used to. Here it will be more focused on the use case based. There will be like we cannot follow a certain pattern of the parameters uh, for each of these use cases, because if we are talking about the coverage in the quality sections, uh, instead of that we will talk about the mobile enhanced mobile broadband services, where we will be looking at like which user or the kind of users are trying to have this particular service. So our target point is to change the parameter related to the coverage quality and the bandwidth for those specific users and those specific areas only. We are not going to put our focus for the whole network. So it will be more cluster based optimization, or you can say a slice based optimization in the 5G. Then there will be a cases where the latency requirement will be low. Its latency should be very very low. Reliability should be very very high in the case of where remote operations and the remote surgical things will be going on. So you have to tune the parameter focusing on those users only. So now you are shifting your cell specific optimization to the user based optimization, and the target point will be like what are the target audience, or what are the target customer for the specific use cases, and you are tuning your parameters on the basis of that. And then one more bigger changes that you are going to see here is like in 4G, in 3G, there was a lot of manual interventions following the more traditional way of optimizations. But since the number of devices and the requirement has increased a lot, so there will be a big complexity. You can say complex network will be there, the higher density of the devices. So it won't be possible for people to have a different kind of parametric changes to be done in the same way as they are used to doing in the lower technologies. And the requirement will be so dynamic in the 5G, it's not possible to maintain it in the manual way. So you have to go and rely on the machine learning algorithm. You have to rely on the artificial intelligence, where you are collecting a lot of data. You are trying to understand the usage pattern of the different users, and then you are the required changes will be done as per the use case. So it has to be automated. We understand it is going to have some impact on the resources, but the optimization module will see a big shift from the lower technology, and you will going to see the most automated thing in the 5G industry now.